Good evening. It is about 6:15 in the evening here, Tuesday, April 17th. I have been logged off from work for about 45 minutes, and I'm in the process of getting me and little Miss Rooh some dinner fixed. She's out on the deck right now. It's still kind of chilly, but it's not so chilly that she won't go out there, bark a little bit, come back in. As you can see in the video I put before this one, that one was from yesterday. We did get some snow. We got some real cold air come in, and it started to sleet, and then it changed over to snow. There was no accumulation, but it's still very unnerving watching snow flurries fly through the air in the middle of April. It just does not seem right. I should be out in my garden getting it ready this time of year, not looking out the window at snow flurries. So, but it is what it is. We have got a pretty normal week coming up. I mean, work, spend time with Miss Rooh. I'm hoping it gets a little bit warmer as each day goes on, like today's warmer than yesterday. She has been having a little bit of a balance problem, so little Miss Goofy has been falling down a lot. She won't slow down. She wants to come running through the house looking for me, and then she ends up falling down, and I'm scared that she's going to break a leg or a hip, and I fuss at her, and I really don't mean to fuss at her. Poor little thing. She doesn't understand. She can't hear me anyhow, so what does it matter? She's about lost most of her hearing. She relies mostly on what she sees to bark at rather than what she hears, and that's why she comes looking for me, because she can't hear me. She doesn't know where I'm at. But I did a live stream last night. I was not happy with it. I mean, what I worked with on, I was happy with, but I was not happy with how there was such a large lag time. I've seen other people do live streams and they've used their iPhones and it has not done that. So I'm not sure why mine did. I've got very good bandwidth here, and I did have it going off my wireless, not the data plan. So I'm not sure why it did that. I will try to live stream one more time. If I have a lot of lag like that, I will not be doing the live streams on YouTube anymore. I will switch over and try Facebook. So that way I can take them off Facebook and put them onto my YouTube channel. But as far as a live stream, they may be done on Facebook from here on out. It was very disappointing. My first one I did in the car on my data, and I had no lag. I mean, on a data plan that doesn't have near the bandwidth that my home connection has. So I'm not sure what that is. I've been trying to look up some solutions to it. If anyone out there has any suggestions, I would greatly appreciate them, because it really, like I said, it really upset me. I did have a couple people tune in. Thank you, Carol, and thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that you tuned in and you commented, made some comments. I know it's going to take a while for people to know, and I did not announce it. It was a fly by the seat of my pants kind of deal. I started working on some stuff for Comic-Con and thought I'd just jump on there and show you my process for what I was doing, since it was something new I was doing. So I understand, since I didn't post it, people didn't know, yada, yada, yada. So next time I may post it before I do it. See how it does. Otherwise, it's going to go over to Facebook, like I said. So today work was it wasn't really busy, but I am maintaining my sales for each day. I am matching each week, if not topping that same day the week before. Today and yesterday, I met the same sales that I met last week on Monday and Tuesday. So it's pretty steady. Although he did hire in 6 new people, we do not need 6 people. I guarantee you he'll put them all on days and start laying the rest of us off. Because he hired them in for more money per hour than what he hired us in at, which is not right. And he says he didn't, but he's hiding all the hiring amounts. So he's hiding something. So, but I'll stick with it as long as he'll have me. I mean, I have been putting in some other applications. Nothing yet. It's kind of scary, but that's the economy we live in. And me and Roo will make do the best that we can. We are living on a shoestring budget right now, so that if something does happen, we have a little bit of something to fall back on until I can find something, hopefully. Other than that, I worry every day. In this economy, you could lose your job every day, so I'm not worrying any more than usual. So I'm good here. I have had a little bit better mood the last few days. I'm not sure if it's because I'm looking for spring. I know what it is. Thursday of next week, Infinity War premieres in my town. They're having a premiere the day before it actually opens nationwide. So Thursday night at 7 o'clock, I am going to see Avengers Infinity War. I have waited so long for this movie. The one thing that's distressing me, which I may discuss in my new weekly geek vlog that I'm going to do, is the fact that one of the characters that I watch it for, he is not in any of the posters, he is not in any of the ads, and he is not even mentioned. Now, I will go more in depth into what I think is going on, because I did read some of the comics, and there is a little bit of a twist to it. So I will go on about that. I have heard rumors of what's supposed to happen. I'll go over that. So kind of look out for that. That might be, I might start doing a weekly geek day, just a one-day vlog on either, probably on Fridays. That would be a good day, because, oh, it'd be a great day to start it next week. Well, I'll just start it this week, but really premiere it next week after the Avengers premiere. Now, let me tell you right now, when I do reviews, I do spoilers, because I give my total honest opinion on what happens in the movie, and to do that, you will have to mention things that happen in the movie to make people understand where you're coming from. So, this is your warning. If you're going to watch, I will put it up that I have spoilers in the title, but if you're going to watch it, there will be spoilers. So, I think I'm going to jump off here and get our dinner ready. It sounds like it's about ready, and I might check back in tonight. If not, see you tomorrow. Afternoon, well, almost evening. It's going on 5 o'clock in the evening. Wednesday, April 18th, and me and Roo had a traveling morning this morning, and she is sleeping now. Let's see if I can show you her. I wore her out. Absolutely wore her out. She did great, though. She did wonderful. We were gone for about 3 or 4 hours. We stopped in Painesville and got my friend Anita, and we decided to go to Pikeville today. I wanted to check out a comic book store up there because I'm needing more comic books. And it was a total bust. It was a wasted trip. I'm just going to have to put on my big girl panties, get my butt in gear, and get to Huntington and go to Kathleen's. She has reader, well, how do you say it? Reader quality copies of comic books, which basically is what I want. I don't care if it's ripped. I don't care if it's missing pages. I'm going to cut it up anyway, so I don't want to pay full price for something. So she has some, you know, reader qualities, what I call them. And so I'm going to have to try and get up there in the next week or so, probably next Wednesday if I can, and get me some of those. And I really need to get on the ball with this. I did get my jump rings. I ordered me some jump rings from Amazon. They said they'll be here tomorrow. Well, I realized I didn't order enough, not near enough. So I went ahead while we were in Pikeville and went to Hobby Lobby and got me some earrings, some jump rings, a few wooden veneer items, some new texture paste to use in my mixed media canvases I'm wanting to make, and some sponges, natural sponges, just for a little bit of different texture. And then we also, like I said, we went to the comic book store, and then I went to Walmart and got me a new printer. My printer, I have the worst luck with printers. I have gone through 2 printers in the last year, a printer the year before that. Now my HP printer, which is my one that when it prints it smudges so bad, I've had it forever. And you know, of course, since it smudges and I can't use it in my mixed media, it's going to last. My ones that I really want to use, I can't. They don't last. So I went and got me a new Epson today that uses Dura-Bright ink, which is waterproof, which is what I want. And I'm going to get on the ball with my mixed media again. So I got tired of running it off on my HP and having to use the, what do you call it, matte medium, and scrape it on and wait till it dried and hoped it didn't smear. I got lucky when I did my Comic-Con journal. I did my page like, I printed it out of my HP and did it like that, and I got so lucky that none of it smeared. I don't know how I got that lucky, but I did, and I'm grateful for it. And I still need to do some work on that. I will do a video of a flip through when I get it done. I also need to upload my Comic-Con videos. I'm really behind on everything, but you know, it just means eventually I'll get them done. I just don't know when. Right now I'm trying to get my video for my laundry detergent hack edited. It's being a booger. I think it's my computer more than anything. And I still need to do my week in the life that was supposed to be up today. So computer issues are my main thing right now. I don't know how to resolve that. I've just got the one computer for work, which I do not do anything but work on. That's it. So it won't go down as fast on me. And then I've got my other one that seems to be trying to tear up that I use for my Hatties attic. So I don't know. We'll see. It just gets nerve-wracking after a while, and I just get to the point where I just close the computer and walk away. I don't know what else to do because it drives me crazy. I'm so sorry about the glare on the one side. I thought maybe changing to a different area would help. Let me see if closing this blind will help. I don't know if it'll make it too dark or not. Let's see how that does. That isn't even where the glare's coming from, and that's too dark. So I'm going to open it back up. These glasses glare so bad. I do apologize for that. I'm sitting at my dining room, well, not dining room, I don't have a dining room. My dining room is a table right by my door when you come into the main room. So, but I'm sitting at my dining room table, let's put it that way. And just for a difference in background and everything, and because I was sitting here trying to work on my videos. So I thought I'd do a vlogging. Like I said, we took our trip today to Pikeville. The comic book store wasn't anything that helped me in any way, shape, or form. Anita found something to buy. I think she's starting to collect Star Wars stuff. So she found a few Star Wars figurine like things that were really cheap. It's like 3 in a package. One of them was, I think, a Millennium Falcon for like $5. So, and she found a few things at Hobby Lobby. She's also setting up with her son at the Pikeville Comic Con, and he's selling comic books. She's selling jewelry, so she found some stuff to work into her jewelry. I've got her interested in steampunk, so she's going to try her hand at some steampunk jewelry and Supernatural, the TV show jewelry, and stuff like that. She says she's wanting to do some dragons, so it sounds like she's going to have a real nice table of merchandise. I wish I could say the same. I just don't know what to make for it, because I tried to look around at the Comic-Con in Lexington, but I had too many issues as far as my leg and the crowd and the heat. And so I was lucky to go see my people I went to see. So I didn't get to do too much research. So I'm kind of winging it this Comic-Con. I didn't set up at the last one. I planned to, but I couldn't get off work. And now I'm off on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday. So I do plan on, it's a one-day event. It's a Saturday. It's in August, mid-August. I'll have to look at the date to know for sure. So she was getting a few things for that to work on, and it sounds like her stuff is going to be really fabulous, her table. What else? Oh, she also informed me that I was wrong. It seems like the originals, season 5, their final season, premieres tonight at 9, not Friday night at 9. I thought they said it was the 20th. She said, no, it was tonight. I would have missed it. Now, with that said, I will probably miss it anyways, because me and Roo are usually in bed by 8 or 8:30, where she drags me out so early in the morning before I go to work. So I will probably have to catch it on the CW app tomorrow, but I do know I can watch it tomorrow. I tend to watch a little bit of that stuff when we're slow at work. Shh, don't tell anyone, okay? But when we're really slow, and he's hired on a bunch of new people, so if they start soon, there's going to be a lot of free time. I'm telling you right now, we're just not busy enough for 6 new hires. But that's not my decision, that's his. So I'm just grateful to be able to work there. I like the group I work with, and I like the job, and I like my boss. So we'll see. Hopefully he'll keep me on. If not, maybe I'll find something else. But so that's premiering tonight, which is just spectacular. I've been waiting a long time for it. And next Thursday, the 27th, I think it is, 20th, 18, 19, 26th, I'm sorry, 26th. Our little town of Inez is having a day before it opens nationwide premiere at our theater. Yes, we have a theater in our local community center. It's about a 4 theater. It's small. It's got 4 little theaters in it. We are getting Infinity War at 7 o'clock next Thursday night. I am super uber excited about this. I'm hoping to do a video before I go, and it's going to be a little bit of research on what they say could happen, what people are speculating on, and then after I go on Friday, I hope to do a video to upload Saturday, because it'll take me a while to edit it, computer. About what I thought of it, and it will contain spoilers, so I will put in the title spoilers, and please realize that it will be spoilers, because when I do a review, I include spoilers so that I can reference what I'm talking about. These people who try and do reviews and not do spoilers, it seems like a waste of time to me. It really does, because you're not doing a true review. You're not. And I've done a couple reviews on a little blog I have, and it's called, I want to say it's reviewed by Redneck. It's on Blogspot. I'll try and link it down below. I did Ghostbusters, and I did Star Trek. I think it was Beyond, because I was not too impressed by that one. And I don't think I've done one since. Oh, yes, I did. I did Wind River. Yeah, I gave that a glowing review. I'm going to try and do more reviews here on out, because I do enjoy doing them. I mean, my opinion's my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to read it. But I like reading other people's opinions and seeing if they're the same as mine. So I like to think that maybe someone likes reading my opinion. I could be wrong. I do like feedback on it, as long as it's not mean feedback. I mean, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But I like to have a healthy discussion, not an outright argument. That's all I ask. I do like healthy discussions. So I'm going to try and get back to that. And like I said, I'm working on some stuff for the Comic-Con. And just trying to get back into a routine. When Boo Boo passed away in November, I really got out of my routine. I mean, I really got out of my routine. And I tried to be creative. I tried to be upbeat. And I have had some comments on the comment list here and off YouTube stating that they could tell that I was in a very bad state. And like I said, I think I mentioned it in the last week's vlog, that's not what I come to YouTube for. I don't mean to unload. I come here just so that I don't know why. I like discussing what me and Roo do, and I like discussing what I do as far as my mixed media. Now, whether it bores people, I don't know. I hope not. I hope people enjoy it. I mean, it's another person's life, and kind of like living vicariously through someone else. That's how I see it when I watch Mike Deacon or Stephen Bland, or I really like Stephen Walter live, because I love to hear about what they do, and I like to see when they start to argue with each other. That just tickles me. It makes them all that more human to me. So I kind of got away from posting a lot, and I was only doing my vlogs. Then I started thinking maybe I should stop vlogging, because it was coming through that I was kind of in a depressed state. But you know, I had lost Boo Boo. It was just me and Roo now, which seems she's up moving around now. And then when I went to Comic-Con, before I went to Comic-Con, I was having some issues with my stomach, which I still am. But it's just been, it seems like the last 6 months have been so rough. And so I really thought about giving up the YouTube channel. And then I thought, well, you know, I don't go out of the house much. Today was really a stretch for me, and my anxieties did really well. I had anxiety, but it wasn't to the point to where I felt physically ill like I do sometimes. So it was nice to get out of the house. It really was. And, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain when you get to a certain point where you figure, do you want to keep doing the YouTube channel or don't you? And I do enjoy doing it. I just don't enjoy boring people with it, or having people think that I am, I don't know, pushing my problems on them, because I don't mean to. So I'm going to try and be a little bit more upbeat with it, and I'm going to try to do a few new things that I'm thinking about doing with it, as far as, you know, uploads and stuff like that, like the detergent hack that I'm wanting to upload, if I can get it uploaded, and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's just, it's hard to do this kind of thing and not feel like that either, one, you're wasting your time, or two, that people are just not interested in what you've got to say. So this is how I'm rationalizing it to myself. This gives me something to do other than work and clean the house. It kind of encourages me to be creative. It encourages me to come out of my shell. I really think it really helps me with my anxiety in a way. With summer coming up, I've got to work on these anxieties because I've got to get out of the house and do my garden. And I can't, you know, and before I had, excuse me, and Rooh stayed home a lot because it was either cold or snowing or just too nasty to go out. Well, it's not going to be that way anymore. I need to go and get out more. And when I do, I want to take you all with me. Now, whether you want to watch that or not, that's your opinion, your option. But do know that what I share here on the YouTube channel is real life for me and Rooh. I mean, there's nothing orchestrated, nothing made up. It is our day-to-day life. And with that said, that's how this vlog is going to continue. So, I think I've gone on and on about it enough for today. I am going to try and get back to work on editing these videos so I can get them up. And next week, I will be back on track with my posting. Come heck or high water, Tuesdays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'm wanting to start a Geeky Friday. So, you know, next week will be Geeky Friday because it will be Avengers review. This week's Geeky Friday will probably be a review of tonight's originals. So I'll probably put up what I anticipated to happen tomorrow. And then Friday will be the actual review. Because I'll do the anticipation before I watch which I will probably watch tomorrow on the CW app. So that is the plan so far. I hope I haven't bored you too much. And if you have any suggestions, you know, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, I love constructive criticism. I do. I have no problem with it. So if there's something you'd like to see, something you're tired of seeing, let me know. We can work on it, okay? Until then, bye now. Good evening. It's 5:30 in the evening, Saturday, April 21st, and me and Miss Rooh are venturing into Inez to pick up some dinner. I'm getting her a hamburger at McDonald's, one of her favorite treats, because I went out to Walmart this morning and I snuck out of the house to do it. She thought I was working, so she went and laid down and went to sleep. And I feel really bad about it. And usually I take her anywhere I go, but we were going in Mary's car. I went with Mary and her granddaughter Layla. Had a great time. Had a great time, I think. I did. I don't know about them, but I had a very good time. And we were going about 5 hours, and I feel real guilty about sneaking out on her and everything and not taking her. So I'm going to take her to McDonald's and get her a little bit of a treat. And I'm going to go ahead and get me something because I did not buy any meat at Walmart. I do not buy my meat at Walmart. So I will be going to save a lot for that tomorrow, and a few things that I buy at the Dollar General store that are cheaper than Walmart. So, I mean, I got some stuff, but I'm going to take her out and get her a little bit of a treat. It's not that big a deal, and it doesn't cost that much. And take her for a little bit of a ride around town. We've got the windows down because according to my car it is 73, but it feels hotter on the inside. So we've got the windows down. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're supposed to be in the mid-60s most of this week. Not a whole lot of rain. I don't know if it's supposed to turn off cold. And we could still get snow. We've gotten snow as late as almost May 1st before. So we could still get snow, some more snow. We got flurries last week, so who knows. But I thought I'd take her out and relieve some of her boredom. She is back there right now, all snuggled down and got her head up and sniffing the air, so it's great. I originally thought maybe about getting my hair cut today, but I really don't like the job that Walmart does, and my hair cutter, the person who cuts my hair, she retired for health reasons, so I'll just wait until I can't stand it anymore, and then I'll go to Walmart and just let them shear me like a sheep, like they always do. You tell them to take that much off, they take that much, so, yeah. But other than that, when I got back after walking Miss Rooh, Layla came and sat on the back porch with me, and we just kind of spent some time together. I was on my iPad, and she was making something for her granny, her other granny. And then I took Rooh for a walk out in the bottom, and then me and Layla walked down and checked on Aunt Momo. And Greg was down there with her, so she was okay. And it's been a pretty good day off. myself into the butt and get everything I'm wanting to get moved out of my workroom, my studio. I've got to get that set up because something in the back of my mind is telling me that I need to get on the ball with stuff to sell because I'm going to need it. So I've tried to be frugal, and the only thing I bought extra today was some muslin to make some items and 5 small bottles of paint and metallic paints and at Walmart, and some baggies for my earrings and pendants I'm making for Comic-Con. And I tried to be as frugal as I could. I originally had planned on going to Huntington to get some comic books today because I talked to Kathleen up there. She said she had a 99-cent bin of reader quality ones, and that she thought I might be able to find some good stuff in there. I've been talking to her over Facebook, and but Miss Rooh was up most of the night pacing with this warm weather. The pressure must have changed or something, and she didn't really stop pacing until about 4 o'clock, and I've been up most of the night with her, and I didn't want to drag her out all the way to Huntington if I didn't have to, so I didn't do that. I just decided not to go this week. I mean, I'll have time still. The Comic-Con's not until August. So, and I do have a few made up already from the comics that I had. So I've got to start on it. There's other things I can work on for now. Not a biggie. So, at least I've started on it. I did put the jump rings on a bunch of them yesterday in between calls. So, I'm wanting to get my backer piece made and then put them into bags. So once I have, that's why I bought some little bags at Walmart today, Ziploc bags. And then we'll see what we've got to move on to the next item. So, but you know, plans change, no big deal. It's just me and Roo, so if plans change, they change. They don't really affect anyone else. Other than that, pretty good day. Tomorrow's going to be a work day around the house. Start moving stuff out to the building, start trying to rearrange what fit in what I think I can fit in. If I can't fit it into the studio, it's going out to the building for now. I'd really like to have a yard sale at some point this summer. Get rid of some of the stuff that I'm just not using, and maybe generate a little bit of income from that, a little bit of money that I can use to get stuff that I do use. So, oh, and I'm still trying to figure out a way to do a canvas, mixed media canvas in a geeky genre. I'm trying to do supernatural. It's really fighting me. So, I mean, I can do steampunk or something. That's fine. I'm going to do a couple steampunk canvases. Then I'm going to scan them and make prints of them. But I'd like to have something in the genre of supernatural, maybe Justice League, maybe Avengers, and maybe one other one. I'm not sure yet. Maybe Wonder Woman. Just maybe a plain old Wonder Woman. I don't know yet. But I can't get past the supernatural one. So if I could get it figured out, I think the rest would come a lot easier. But that's what I'm pondering in my head right now, and that's what we've done so far today. And like I said, been a good day. Okay, I'm going to get my baby's burger now.